Hi guys, it's Saturday and I just want to say I'm going to be making my videos today on a Saturday now because with like school and everything, Thursdays have just become impossible for me to make a video. So I've spoken to the girls and they've agreed that it's okay for me to do them today because it's just easy for me, and I kept missing Thursdays and making rubbish videos, so I just thought it would be better if I just changed my day entirely because it would be much better. Um, so how I've got into Harry Potter was basically I was really young when I got into Harry Potter, so I can't really remember how I got into it. All that I know is I was reading them in year 1 and year 2 when I was about 5. So that gives you a little bit about how much I read as a child, because not many 5-year-olds can read a Harry Potter book. I remember I got the first one and I got the second one, and I read the first one, and then the first film came out, and then I went to see the film, and I remember I missed the first 5-10 minutes. I missed them dropping baby Harry off, and the first part of the film I saw was Aunt Petunia knocking on the door, and I remember actually being terrified of her. So I came around to reading the second book. My mum had bought the third and the fourth and was waiting to give me them because I think she bought them in like the What an Offer or something, and you could buy them all together. And I lied about, I got about halfway through Chamber of Secrets, and then I lied about having finished it so my mum could give me the next one. And then I read Prisoner of Azkaban through really quickly because I wanted the fourth one, and then I got the fourth one, and I still hadn't read the second one. And then the second film came out, and I went to see that at the cinema. And then the fifth book came out, and I read the fifth book, and then I went, oh, you know what I've not done? I've not read the second one. So I went back and read the second one, and whilst reading the second one, I had forgotten what happened in the first one. So I got about halfway through the second one again and started the first one again, and then like around that time I got really into reading as a whole, and like everybody started buying me books for like birthdays and Christmases and Easter, and just them times when people give you books and that. So I kept on reading lots and lots of different books, and the Half-Blood Prince was about 2 weeks away from release, and I sat there and decided the sixth book is coming out soon. I really need to read the second one. So then I sat down and I read the second one, and that's my Harry Potter book story for you. At the minute, um, well, up until 2009, I hadn't really been very involved in the Harry Potter community. I read it like small bits of fan fiction online on harrypotterfanfiction.com, and I wrote some. I've been writing some since 2007 when the last book came out, and with that book, my dad bought it at midnight for me as a surprise, and like he tried to sneak into my room to put it next to my bed for when I woke up, but our bedroom door was broken at that time, so when he came in, I woke up obviously. I was like, yay, yay, yay! And I picked it up and tried to read it, and I was like, you're not reading it. So I went, very sad. But after that, I started like really writing fan fiction and like writing what happened after that, and writing about alternate endings, and writing about it from different people's perspectives. And I think when I write fan fiction, that's something I'm most interested in, writing it from other people's perspectives. And sometimes like I get really like weird ships, like I had a while not so long ago when I shipped Myrtle and Hagrid, because they were similar in years, weren't they, when they were alive? They might have been in the same year, so I did a bit of shipping of them, and then it just got weird, and I decided to scrap it. But yeah, up until 2009, I hadn't really been very involved in the Harry Potter community. It wasn't until I found out that my best friend was really into it as well, and we started our own Wizard rock band 3 years ago this year. Can you believe that? And then we found out about Riddle TM, and then we found out about the Snowball through them, and then I met Beth, and I met Neil, and I met Riddle TM, and the Black Sisters, and I just like really built up from there. And then I like found out about the whole online community. I'm still not as integrated into it as as like lots of other people are. Like Beth, Beth, you seem to be very into it. But yeah, I was never really into the Leaky Cauldron. I never really listened to the podcast. I tried to, but I just couldn't get into them. And that is basically my Harry Potter story. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've got to say on that. But I'd definitely be a lot different if Harry Potter wasn't in my life, because I wouldn't have made the friends that I've made, and I probably wouldn't have got into reading so young, and then probably wouldn't like have my aspirations of wanting to be a writer now. So I've got to apply for universities in October, and I'm wanting to do creative writing, and that definitely wouldn't be there if it wasn't for Harry Potter and J.K. Rowling. And I really think it's a very big part of my life.